Well, when you do take one of those lake boats, you might end up at a place called Ashtabula, Ohio. And it's a little town on the other side of the lake, in the Ohio side of the lake, in Lake Erie. And it's a little town that's kind of been bypassed by technology and a lot of other things, but it has an incredible spirit to that place. It's quite remarkable. It's also one of the nicest industrial landscapes I've ever seen in my life. I happen to really like industrial landscape. I go over the Burlington Skyway Bridge. I am in heaven when I look over there at the steel mills, I have to say. I really am. And Ashtabula is not quite that industrial, but it's quite a remarkable harbour, absolutely beautiful. And as you go in down towards the harbour, the street underneath your wheels in the car will turn to cobblestones, which is kind of a neat thing. Next thing you know, you're right down in the water. And the harbour itself is split in two by a tilting bridge. And on the inner harbour are these little sailboats and pleasure boats. And on the outer harbour are these big lake boats. And the lake boats are moored next to the biggest pile of coal you'll ever see in your life. It's an Everest of coal. And if you look across the harbour, you'll see this conveyor belt going across the harbour like a grey rainbow. And on the other side is a huge train yard. And in that train yard, every single track is filled with hopper cars. And every single hopper car is filled with coal. And it's quite a remarkable scene to take in at one glance. And it's really impressive. And I was just sitting there looking at the whole thing thinking fabulous. I'm starting to write the song in my head because that's how I write songs. I just make them up as I go along. And I'm starting to think about the whole thing and think I'm going to write about this for sure, you know. And I asked Kelly O'Neill, who took us down there, I said, I wonder where those coal trains come from, Kelly. And she goes, oh, they come all the way from the coal fields of Kentucky. And I thought, how romantic can you get, you know? So then I decided to write the song, and I finished it because I went to the Marine Museum in Ashtabula, Ohio. If you ever go down there, go to the Marine Museum. You'll get a tour from a 94-year-old woman who can outrun you, outthink you, and outtalk you. She's fantastic, and it's a great little sort of a vignette of that town in its heyday and where it is now. It's a lovely place. And the only time I ever heard it mentioned in a song was Bob Dylan mentioned Ashtabula in a song on a great album called Blood in the Tracks. He managed to rhyme it with Honolulu, and I didn't manage that myself, but I got this song out of it nonetheless called Ashtabula. Kelly drove us down the lake on a bright Ohio day, and we looked across the railway yards at the hoppers painted grey. That coal train from Kentucky, man, she's come a long, long way. We were down in Ashtabula on a sunny summer's day. And we went down to the harbour, down to the harbour side, where the coal is piled up waiting, high and black and white. And it's waiting for a laker man to carry it away. We were down in Ashtabula on a sunny summer's day. And the Tilton Bridge itself swings back and sail is giving way. And the cobbled streets that climb the hills are faded red to grey. In the Maritime Museum, so high above the waves, pictures of the past recalled, black and white and grey. Oh, but the masters and the ships are gone and they're long since passed away. We were down in Ashtabula on a sunny summer's day. The Tilton Bridge itself swings back and sail is giving way. And the cobbled streets that climb the hills are faded red to grey. Oh, Kelly drove us down the lake on a bright Ohio day, and we looked across the railway yards at the hoppers painted grey. On that coal train from Kentucky, man, she's come a long, long way. We were down in Ashtabula on a sunny summer's day. Oh, sunny summer's day. Summer's in the film.